Hello there ladies and gentlemen, I'm Paul TX141 Walsh, welcoming you to some all new live World of Warships gameplay today on our channel. In this episode I thought we'd do something a little bit different, whereby by now many of you will be aware that World of Warships contains a series of operations. These are up to 7 player scenarios, so player versus AI, where you work with 6 other individuals to complete a series of mission objectives. There's a set of primary objectives and a set of secondary objectives which help you increase your rewards. Now I say up to 6 other people in terms of collaboration because you can do these operations with less people. And on that basis the TFZ squad and I decided that we'd try some of these operations with only 4 ships rather than the full 7. And we decided to start off with Operation Aegis. So without further ado, let's provide you with a description and take you away. This operation is for tier 6 ships only, and in short, an allied naval division has been attacked. Some ships have been destroyed, and the transport ships that were captured are being convoyed to the enemy base now. Intercept the enemy convoy and take back the allied ships. In terms of the ships we'll be bringing, I'll be taking the American cruiser known as the Cleveland, Nick or MB Hatred will be taking the Japanese cruiser known as the Alba, Z or Zeron in full will be taking the Russian premium cruiser known as the Molotov, and Ben or Lamari will be bringing the French battleship known as the Normandy. Let's get to it.
Alright gentlemen, well, Z, I'll let you operate independently of the rest of us. So you can call your own spots out. Otherwise, let's all get into, well, Nick, I'll be at the front. We need you towards the rear of the group and Ben in the middle, all pushing towards this point. I can't mark it on the minimap at the moment, but you're looking at Foxtrot 6 on the minimap.
Okay.
Actually, probably not going to go all that much closer.
So this is our target for the time being. And yep, Ben, we want you on the left-hand side of our shores, so that way, as soon as the second formation comes in from the north, we can react to it.
Yep. Z, are you crossing in front of me?
No, I'm stopping.
Okay.
That way I won't get too close to the group that comes down.
Okie dokie, Nick, if you want to build yourself up to full speed now, and we'll get moving forward.
Can we throw up a scout plane?
And we should be good, because you can actually, yeah, it'd be a good idea. Remember, our priority if we see enemy destroyers is to take them out. But where possible, keep your bow towards this lead group of ships because there will be torpedoes from them. That's the Furitaka down. Almost. Good job, Steve. Destroyer spotted, Shiratsuyu. Nick, we need to focus that wherever possible. Torpedoes ahead.
Torpedoes, direct front. Enemy ships detected.
Ben, if you want to start rotating towards the northern group, please.
Okay.
Nick and I can finish off this southern group for the time being, and Z, I assume you're going to start breaking north shortly?
Yeah, I'm bringing north.
Oh, we've got full health as Azuchi sitting there still.
And that's full health long.
This is Task Force Commander. I'm up against huge enemy forces. Requesting support.
We lost the Mayhem.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Arrive in 5 minutes. Attention. Enemy severely damaged. Ships.
Don't worry about the convoy for the moment. Let's wipe out each group. Nick, if you can close up a little bit with me, please.
What's the Kuma's torp range?
10 kilometers, isn't it?
7.
Sorry, 7, you're right.
And if you ever within 7 or potentially in with 7, he has fired.
Okay.
Furataka is 10 and Alba's 10.
Yeah.
And Nick, what I want you to do is start moving out towards this area, but at full speed. So that way you've got a broadside to the ships coming in the second group.
Right.
That way we pull some distance between us and this fleet in case torps come out, because we can't afford to lose ships at this point.
Now almost done.
Oh, come on. You can do better than this.
Focus on the Isuzuchi. Ben.
Yep.
I'm struggling with that Kuma. I got the wrong shell type loaded. There we go.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Okay. Our shores could go down potentially at any minute. So we just need to keep that in mind. Let's finish off the Suzuki before we turn our attention to the convoy. Okay, I'll go pick up the shores captain. Nick, if you keep just pulling a little bit of distance. So along the line you're currently on, and Ben, if you start pushing full speed towards the convoy now, so putting a couple more salvos on the Suzuki to get out of the way, and then turn your guns to the broadsides of the convoy, please.
Yep.
I'm also focusing on the convoy.
Cool. Z, remember you need to be heading up here.
I know. Closing the distance a little bit.
Turning my guns.
Okay. The Suzuki down.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Nick, I'd like you to focus on the ships on the right hand side of the convoy, so ships 2 and 4 please.
Okay.
Target penetrated.
How's everyone doing for health? Because I can't check.
I'm okay.
I'm going okay, but I'm being heavily focused.
Alright. Alright, number 2, convoy ship 2 is down. Oh, come on, it's not.
It's alright, don't worry.
Alright.
Could one of you focus the Kuma that's on my 6?
You sure?
Firing at it all I can.
Turning.
How's
now.
that, Ben?
Thank you.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Keep going, Z. I've got one ship left over here.
Changing to AG.
Yep, and Nick, avoid the landmass.
Oh, torpedoes. Nice.
Okay. Nick, hold your position. Let Ben catch up to you. Z is going to ambush the first of the two carriers. I'm going to move a little bit north of the convoy, so that way we've got some AA support across it. I want us as a three, so Nick, Ben and myself, to be positioning towards here, or this is the way we're going to eventually be going. And so we'll need to fend off the final section. Z, good luck.
Thanks.
But seeing as Ben's got quite a bit of health, how many heals you got left, Ben?
2 more.
How close are you to the next one?
30 seconds.
Alright, so Ben, if you can start moving towards the lead as a result.
Yep.
I'm putting myself here so that way I can get rid of some of the planes.
Carriers have started launching.
First carrier down.
Good job.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Have you got the second one under control?
Maybe. We'll see in a moment. Done.
Hey, good job.
Good job.
Right, if you can link up back with us, otherwise, good job Z, your job's done.
That's the third carrier.
So it'll be here.
Yeah.
Its planes aren't making it through because I've defensive AA shielding them now.
Yeah, but he needs to go down as well.
Yep. Just trying to find that carrier.
Aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Really in here somewhere.
There it is. Light it up.
Sorry, Nick.
Right, go, go, go.
Sending out more planes.
He's actually moving or not?
Stationary.
He is slightly moving.
He is slightly gone.
Okay. Coming towards you, TX.
Alright. Nick, focus the Shiratsuyu, please. Ben, focus the cruisers.
Yep.
Shiratsuyu's going to smoke. Nick, whilst waiting for the... oh no, we've got another Shiratsuyu we can potentially start shooting at. But otherwise, where possible, if you can't see a destroyer, shoot the cruisers. So they're the ones who can do the damage.
Both DD are in the same smoke.
Roger. Shiratsuyu has reappeared. Appears to be going forward. Or not.
The dribble citadel. With the over.
Right, I'm going down. Good luck, gentlemen.
Yeah.
our transport ship just isn't stuck, is it?
Oh no. It's hit a landmass and dodging the torpedoes. Hopefully it'll be alright.
Just need one of them to get out. Good job.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Come on, number 5, get out of there, come on. Did we technically get it as in 5-star it?
I don't know. I've not been concentrating on the stars.
Because we lost the transport ship literally after one got into the zone. Did we do it?
We'll see.
There you go.
Yes!
Yeah.
Well, that's proof you can do a GS with just 4 people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
A rather tense conclusion to the operation. We saw that we were able to complete all of the primary and secondary objectives. In terms of our individual battle performance, we amounted to a total damage output of 203,122 HP of damage, whereby we also picked up 2 standard scenario achievements. The first was natural selection, for destroying 4 ships of the same type as our own ship, i.e. a cruiser, or 8 ships of any other type, and successfully complete the operation. And we also picked up the C star, for completing the operation and all secondary tasks, surviving to the end of the battle and causing damage exceeding 100% of our ship's total health pool. Coming on to the team score, let's talk a little bit about the individual roles each of our ships had to play in the operation. My Cleveland was used as an anti-aircraft defence shield against the carrier planes that took off and tried to attack the convoy ships in the latter half of the operation, making sure none of the bombers were able to make it through thanks to the brilliant AA suite and the usage of defensive AA consumable. Z in his Molotov used the speed of his Molotov in order to flank the enemy ships at the start to make sure he was in a prime position to take out 2 of the 3 carriers as soon as they spawned in. That way they could only take off of their planes once and not conduct additional sorties before reuniting with us right at the end, also using the range of his guns to do consistent damage output. Nick in the Alba was more of an anchor to our team, making sure that if any planes got through, he could use his own defensive AA and catapult fighter to shoot them down, and also provide consistent damage output throughout the course of the operation through the combination of his cannon and torpedoes. And Ben, or Lamari, in the Normandy was there as our key tank, making sure he was always with the fleet and trying to attract the attention of the enemy ships to shoot at him, making sure he used his health pool to soak up the damage and his heals to repair it where needs be. Also dealing considerable damage to the enemy cruisers whenever they gave him the perfect broadside in order to demonstrate the power of his armour piercing. Coming on to our detailed report, we have one key item to note here, and that is shell choice for our main battery. We can see that the majority of our damage was dealt with our armour piercing shells rather than high explosive, and this emphasised the need to make sure you have the right shell selected at the right time to get rid of the enemy ships as quickly as possible, especially when trying to complete the operation with reduced numbers, as the more enemy ships on the screen, the more damage your team can receive, and therefore the lower the likelihood of your ship surviving to the very end, and we saw that in the fact that we made it to the end of the operation with the skin of our teeth. And finally, coming on to our credits and experience earned, we can see that after additions and deductions, we walked away with 301,734 silver credits and 8,505 commander experience. With that, I thought I'd conclude this video by outlining the key areas of difficulty the TFZ guys and I had in trying to 5-star this operation with only 4 ships, whereby we only had one area of difficulty with Aegis, and that was in trying to deal with 2 of the 3 aircraft carriers as soon as possible, whereby in the end to deal with the Hosha and Zuho that spawned in the centre north, we decided it would be apt for Z to sail up there in a fast cruiser, in this case the Molotov, to make sure he was ready to kill them as soon as they spawned in, using the combination of his cannon and torpedoes to rip them apart, as the Molotov also has a decent AA suite when equipped with defensive AA consumable. It worked out in the end and meant we were able to quickly overcome our key area of difficulty in being able to stem the tide of aircraft coming in, whereby I and my Cleveland could eliminate the rest, and if any got through, Ben and Nick could take out the rest of the planes that managed to get through my AA screen with their own AA. Alas, that's all we've got time for today. I've been TX141, and if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for future World of Warships videos on my channel. And on top of that, if you're looking to sign up to World of Warships today, as your interest has been piqued by this video, feel free to do so for free by using the link in the description of this video. But until next time, as always ladies and gentlemen, take care and fair seas.